reality check this week. We have the Real Housewives of Atlanta reality show, Oprah Winfrey Network Family or Fiancé show, and South Africa's Mommy's Club Season 3 packages. All of these coming right after we meet our commentators. Joining us as a special guest is Chima, winner, Nigerian Idol Season 9.
Hello, and welcome to another thrilling episode of Reality Check on TVC. My name is Debbie, aka Debs Extra, and this is where we gather every time to check out what's happening in the world of reality TV. Not just in Nigeria, but all across the world. And of course, you're more than welcome to be a part of the interesting content that we have showcased for you today. And I'm not doing this alone. I never do this alone. I don't even like doing this alone because, you know, the more the merrier. Well, to my extreme right, we have the gorgeous Sarah.
Hi.
Who is a broadcaster slash podcaster. Well, you know, sometimes I'm like, broadcaster, we're all broadcasting.
Exactly.
It's just the medium that's different.
Actually, yeah. So let's just leave it at broadcaster.
Yeah, broadcaster on every medium.
Exactly. Radio, TV, and podcast.
Online, offline.
That's me representing.
How are you doing?
I'm awesome. Nice. How are you, Debbie?
Great. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
The energy is just kind of a lot.
Is what?
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Why?
Our energy is just kind of like a lot.
Why?
It's already rubbing off me.
That's a good thing.
Good,
it's good, but like it's a lot. Like I can't
absorb it. Take it in, soak it in.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Well, right beside her, who's already enjoying the vibe of the set. Let's welcome Victor, who's a content creator slash producer
slash cinematographer
slash
editor slash fine boy.
Thank you, Abeg. I'm not the guest.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's everything, you know?
We're pushing. You know, let's not say what it is, but we're pushing.
Let's keep pushing. And of course, if you're wondering who is sat right beside me, and you've been watching TV all these years and you still don't know, well, don't worry, I'm going to help you out. Let's throw back to last year when he was crowned Season 9 winner of Nigerian Idol. Chima in the building. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Keep saying that's me.
That's me now.
How's it going, Chima? I don't need to ask you because we all know that your life, or at least your bank accounts, changed forever.
Yeah.
There were lots of zeros added to it. Are you gonna?
Yes, they were.
Exactly.
Yes,
We
they
all
were.
saw it. It was 30 million naira.
Yes,
Was it in cash?
Yes.
That was the cash price.
Yeah, it was a cash price.
The cash price was 30? Because usually it's like
it was
the
30 million naira,
cash
a
price,
car,
a car, an SUV. Don't just say a car, SUV.
An SUV.
An SUV.
Yes.
Then what? There was another one. I think there was
a DSTV. Yeah.
So a year
I'm more
subscription.
concerned about
So-
what type of car it was, like the name of the car.
Is it Honda?
Under what?
All these questions about my car. I don't
I think
understand.
you asked which year. Which year is the model?
He just wants to stop.
It was a Honda
blessing.
CRV.
Oh, I'll start singing now.
You start singing.
You start singing.
Very soon.
Don't worry.
When you went for Nigerian Idol, did you think you were going to win?
I think I keep repeating it over and over again that I genuinely did not expect that I would even go far in the show. I said it during, I think I've been interviewed, the last one was interviewed.
I wasn't on the show.
I said it that I genuinely did not think I would go far. I didn't think people would really like the way I sing, the kind of, not even the way I sing, the kind of music I do. So I decided to, you know, just go all out, just give it. And
What was your reaction like? Your reaction?
If you watch the video, you will see it was clear as day that I didn't even expect it.
So if you didn't think you were
clear.
going to go far on the show, what then motivated you to just still do it?
To continue.
What motivated me? One of the things so when I first moved to Lagos, I moved here not too long ago actually.
That's how it always is.
That's how it always is.
Yeah.
So I came here just like, you know, every aspiring artist.
Was it in the Ghana Must Go Back? Because there's a difference with I just came to Lagos
Come on now.
and you have like your designer bags
No,
and
there's a
everything.
difference.
and there's the Ghana Must Go. There are levels to this movie.
There's night bus vibe.
Exactly.
There's
It was
people
not-
that are
So what vibe was this? I just came to Lagos vibe.
I came to Lagos.
Was it on vacation?
No,
Okay.
I moved in with a friend.
Exactly.
I was
There's always that
squatting.
one friend.
Yes. I was squatting with a friend.
Oh wow.
And I just decided, you know what, let me just go for it. I have a friend that really pushed me because I didn't want to go.
Okay.
I had already gone for season 8 and I didn't make it through.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, what's the point? What's the point? But as someone that likes to learn from my mistakes, so I was like, okay, what did I do in the last season that was like, okay, what did I do in the last season that made them eliminate me? What did I do? I noticed that I was a little too overconfident and I was picking songs that I wasn't so familiar with.
Okay.
So it was a struggle to like learn those songs. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just do things my way. Let me take what I learned from the last season and bring it to the current season, which was season 9. And that was just it. I just went for it.
So that friend you were squatting with and the one that was forcing you, hope you
what did you do for the friend?
They're my friends now. They're still my friends.
You're day one.
These are my people.
But not his mouth. And so, what now happened after?
Calm down. You don't need to know. You don't need to know.
So that will not come tomorrow and then your friend is dragging you.
That one is paying you. They're still on your phone. You have not deleted the contact.
No, I can't. There are some people I can't just do that.
But there are some that you deleted the contact though. Okay.
The answer is yes.
That's fair. But I wanted to ask about the prize because this is almost a year after you've obviously now experienced or soaked in the energy of being a winner on that show. The prize itself, did you get it? Did it get to you about immediately?
Clearly, there's going to be some like legal.
Okay.
Yeah,
but there wasn't a
the money,
pushback.
no, there wasn't a pushback.
Okay.
I just got my money.
Because there was a previous winner who said that he didn't get his money.
A previous one?
Yeah, there was a previous winner of the show that
came
went online saying he never got paid his prize money and
one.
stuff like that. Yeah. But that wasn't
actually
your experience.
not aware.
That wasn't your experience.
No, that wasn't my experience.
Okay.
You didn't have
I
any
got my
issues,
prize, I got
delays,
my
or
money.
anything?
Okay.
Victor said something earlier. He said, has the money finished?
Why are you asking?
He wants. I think we don't like to know.
So you can tap out of the blessing.
Has the money finished?
Can I change seats?
You can change it, but you still answer our question.
No, thank you.
So from
No
the way he's responding, you know that the money never finished.
Even if it's finished, that's your problem.
Even if it's exactly.
That's
Even if
your
it's
the card to still take you for that.
Even if that
Exactly.
You still have the car, yeah?
and
I still have the
you
cash,
can turn
yeah.
it to something else. I mean, it's not like you're obliged to do what they want with your money. It's your money to do whatever you want.
My prize
with.
is mine.
It's yours. Okay, cool. So, do you have any obligations that you have to fulfill as a winner, aside, being called winner of Nigerian Idol? Is there work that goes
now
into
I'm being looked at as an
Icon.
inspiration.
Okay, so that's the work.
Inspiration.
You don't have to do anything else.
No.
Fulfill any rights.
During the course of Nigerian Idol, the
Yeah.
next season, which is starting soon,
Okay.
I think I have the duty of mentoring and teaching. Well,
Okay.
not really teaching, but kind of showing my
Okay.
Yes.
from my own experience
Okay.
to the upcoming contestants.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically it. But I don't really have much.
So what
Other
about
things
making your
I'm
own
doing.
music now, recording? How's that going?
Making my own music. So I am currently working on some things.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think after the show, there was a lot of pressure. Yeah, from winning the show, there's so much, and being the kind of person, I'm not really a people person, and I'm not an outgoing person. So the whole publicity, it took a toll on me. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah. It did.
It told
did.
in what way?
My mental health wasn't, my mind wasn't at rest. I think I was always like constantly bothered by one thing or the other. And after the show, it kind of affected my creativity.
Okay, so let's try to break it down. I understand the mental breakdown you're talking about, but for some people it's different. Is it the fans? Is it the pressure that
the
comes
thing
with
is,
the
it's
fame?
the pressure. There's people that thrive on publicity. There's people that dwell a lot on it. But I've never really been that person. I've always been in the background.
The coded guy.
Yeah, I've always been in the background. So seeing my business on people's pages and people's stories
It was overwhelming.
it's really.
So was that
even
something?
till now, it still is.
Really?
It still is, but I don't think it's something I can get over.
Yeah.
But I guess it's something I can manage.
Are you managing it well now?
I am managing it well now. I'm managing it well now. I wasn't managing it well before.
So what would you do? I'm interested in knowing, like, what would you do when you see those things? Do you like have a panic attack and drop your phone? Really?
Yeah, I struggle a lot with anxiety. So being on the show first of all was a big deal.
Did you get to see someone?
See someone
Like a therapist
or something?
No.
You don't think?
No.
You don't think?
Nigerians don't do that.
Yeah, a lot of Nigerians do.
We actually
It wasn't suggested.
I'm not. It was suggested.
So
to a lot of
one thing I feel like reality shows should do more of, especially a competitive one, is to have a therapist.
Yes. After.
Even if it's just
There's a
the
lot-
standard evaluation, like, are you cool?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even for like 3 months after,
people
they
don't
should
get
still-
it, but there's a lot that we go through. Those of us that are in reality shows, especially competitive ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot you have to do, especially if you're not comfortable with, like, maybe interacting with fans or interviews like this,
Or going out in
photo
public.
shoots.
Yeah.
I'm not somebody that likes taking my picture. I don't like having my pictures taken.
But right now, you're
Really?
doing so great. Like, you're doing really amazing.
I mean, when you've done it like consistently
Over
for
and
like
over, yeah.
God knows how long, I mean, you get a knack for it.
Kudos. Kudos.
Nice. So what
Interesting.
has changed about your life, really, since
has
winning?
changed?
What's that one thing that you maybe started doing or stopped doing that is distinct with Chima and then Chima the winner?
Chima and Chima the winner. Nah, there are some things I can't even say.
Something you can't say.
Nah, no, I'm a very private person.
So,
But yeah, there's a very big difference between Chima and Chima the winner,
Nigerian
Chima
Idol
the Nigerian
winner.
Idol. There's a very big difference. I'm not really the same. Like as a lot of people that are into like TV and showbiz, there's you, and then there's a you that
The
people
real
see
you.
on TV. There's a real you, and then there's you people see on TV, and there's a very big difference. Because I'm a very big introvert, so I tend to keep to myself a lot.
So did you
I'm very
like
quiet.
have time for like say relationships in all of this? Was there space for
There really wasn't.
really?
So you've been
I mean,
single
there
through
was
the
the
30 million.
opportunity. There was
30 million.
there was the
People you for next
opportunity.
day, brother.
People should stop being invested. People should stop being invested. Please stop being invested in my relationship life. You
It's
don't
not
see anything.
possible.
Wait. Do
actually
you,
not
but do you get
possible.
DMs?
Let's be
But do you get
quiet,
DMs from girls?
I do.
You do get
I
DMs
A lot
from
of
girls.
During the
Before.
show, after the show,
Even till now. I'm telling you what?
People,
They want to split
there was
with
one
it.
particular one that had like a long text message that just ended with "I love you, Chima,"
Aww.
and I was like, "Oh, stop!"
At least you can look for. You know that you're an introvert. At least you know where to look for
I
love.
felt
Actually, the
there's
internet is
some
for
messages I
introverts.
see and I just hold my breath and I'm like,
Wow.
no.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
So all these emotions now, these are very heavy, interesting emotions. I'm interested in the fact that you are an artist, you're creative. Have you poured them into your music? You said you're working on so many things. So those so many things, do they
Yes.
involve your own sound?
Yes. So I'm experimenting with some new things when it comes to my sound, something new. But it's not really something I've done before, but
Okay.
I'm trying it. So
Can you give
people
us
should
a
definitely
hint?
listen now.
Is there a timeline to when your project?
Sorry,
like to
I'm
know.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. The way I just shut it down.
And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you want to give us the wow factor when it comes out. That's fine.
I think
But at
I'd
least-
rather wait for people to hear it.
Yeah.
So like when
I'm too
should we expect
anxious
it?
to give people a taste.
That's
or-
fine.
Yeah,
That's fine. So like when should we expect it? This year?
This year, definitely.
Definitely?
Yeah, this year, definitely.
Okay.
Right, so
Are
my
you
question
are you-
is,
sorry, I was going to say, are you collaborating? Is it just by
No,
yourself?
it's just me. It's
Okay.
just me. This is me trying to figure out. I'm still in the what do I want to do stage
Okay.
of my life. I know that's something. It's a lot of people would expect that I've already figured out myself now, but just like a lot of artists,
that's being real.
I'm still figuring
honestly.
myself out. Just like, sorry, I was about to curse.
Don't worry, we'll bleep it out.
But I'm still trying to figure myself out. I still don't know what the end goal is. But I'm glad I have people around me that are going on this journey with me, trying to figure out Chima,
Yeah.
just like I'm trying to figure out
Branding and everything.
But I want to know, like, is it gospel? Are you towing the gospel route?
I'm not a gospel artist. I don't.
That's
I don't know why people.
They
I
always
don't know
come
why
on the
people
show.
assume.
The truth is, this is reality check. We've spoken to a lot of winners from singing reality shows who come on here and say, "Oh no, we're not doing gospel," and then a few months down the line or a year down the line, they're like, "You know what? Jesus held my voice and said, you are for me."
And I
So
completely
that's why
understand.
I'm
I completely
asking.
understand. I completely get it, but I never promoted myself as a gospel artist. So I honestly don't know where people get that from.
I think it's your
From the
personality.
reality shows.
Yeah,
I think,
actually
and
receive
also I think
DMs.
personality as well, because you seem calm. So
You seem
so
responsible.
I don't know about the responsible part.
Seem.
Seems.
Yeah, all responsible. Hello.
I know that you have
seem
this calm outlook. So people might want to shift you or put you in that
Yes,
box,
yes.
but you said it, you're not.
I'm not a gospel artist. I may dabble. I may do gospel music.
A little bit of
But-
this, a little bit of that.
I don't think it's something I don't think it's something I see myself doing in the long run.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like doing music in general. And that's it. Wherever I see myself, if I enjoy the sound, if I enjoy the way the music sounds, then
Fine.
that's it. I actually receive DMs from people and they're like, "Oh, you're supposed to use your voice for God."
All right.
Well, you are using your voice for
My own
God. Just
question.
in a different way.
I respect it, but you don't know me.
True.
You
My own
don't know
question for
anything
you is,
about me.
apart from music and you being a private person, what else do you do? What else does Chima do?
Chima doesn't really do anything else. I think the music has always been the major thing for me. Yeah, I've been doing, for a while I did background vocals. So I got hired for jobs. I have my voice in a lot of songs that I don't even
like
listen
whose
to.
songs? Whose song? Who is the most famous person you did a background vocal for?
I think it was like Eriga or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did you
I
say?
think you mentioned it that time.
What did you
Eriga.
say?
Oh, I did.
Yes, you
I
did.
did.
Eriga.
Yeah, and I think
You
I
want
told
an
you
Eriga
then
song?
that's shocking.
That's very
That's
shocking
shocking,
to me
right?
now.
Because of the style difference. Yes.
Like, how did you
Like I
land?
said, if I enjoy the song, if I enjoy the music, I would love to be a part of it. I would love my voice to be
There.
there. Yeah. If I enjoy it.
And I said, "Oh, what about Portable? Is there any chance you
Come
do?"
No, if
Come on.
if Possible is doing a song that I can sing on, then that's fine.
Or
Yes,
Odumodu Black. I was
definitely.
thinking Odumodu Black. I mean, if you can do for Eriga, you can do for Odumodu.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you the music bit. If this hadn't worked out for you at all, maybe you didn't win the competition, would it still have been music?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that can stop me from
Nothing
doing-
at all.
Unless I lose my voice or
Wow.
lose the ability to hear.
So even
or
if
I
the
don't know
music
what
does
it
not pay, I'm
is.
saying without the 30 minutes, because there's
I'm
some,
not-
there's this.
I understand.
There's
And
this
for a
backing that
while-
you feel like, oh, I have this money, I can now explore. But when you don't have the money, you don't have the resources, you might want to start rethinking certain options.
I mean, I was doing it before the money came.
okay, so
that
was always
even
going
if the
to be
money
the end goal.
leaves, I'm still going to be doing
Do it.
music. It doesn't. Music is not something that I do to make money. Music is something I do for comfort. Music is something I do for
Something
like
you were born with.
peace of mind, which is why it was a lot for me. Which is why it was a lot for me after the show, when I couldn't create.
Music.
Yeah, I couldn't create music, and it hit me hard.
Aw.
So yes, definitely, even if the money is not there, I'm still going to be doing the music.
Oh.
I feel the most comfortable when I'm making music.
Oh, that's awesome.
You seem the most comfortable even speaking about making music. Like
Yeah.
you have not
It's so
spoken
true.
with this much passion until this question. We get it.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm very invested in it.
okay.
It's
Well,
my
we're
life.
also
That's
very
really good.
invested in what we're going to be watching right now, because I want to see what Chima would do if placed in this particular position.
Drama.
Yes, drama everywhere, guys.
He's a very private
So
person,
this
doesn't do
show
drama.
is on the Oprah Winfrey Network. It's called Family or Fiance.
Family or Fiancé follows engaged couples whose families disapprove of their union, bringing them together under one roof for 3 days to decide if they're really ready to get married. Should a spouse be expected to adopt their partner's cultural traditions in marriage? Over to you, our able commentators.
And it's exactly what it says.
No.
Are you going to be going with what your family says, or are you going to stick to your fiance? So on this particular show, the people take their intending spouses, your fiance, and then you go meet their families, or they meet your families, and your family then decide, oh, is this person good enough to marry my daughter or my son? Proposed. Yes.
Okay.
So people just want drama.
Okay. But it's just like just call it the final vetting.
But okay, wait, I would say maybe this is their culture in their side.
Because for us, before you drop a ring, your parents.
Well, this is also part of. I like that you are saying this because culture was a huge part of this particular episode.
Oh.
So there was a culture clash.
Okay.
So this is a Nigerian family. The guy is Nigerian. So the lady in question she's Black American. So at this point it was still peace, right? Until the lady pointed out, I think this woman, that's the mother of the son,
the boy,
was like, oh, I think we're cool, we're like everything's going well. At least we've met you, you're nice. I don't know if they've gotten engaged there, or she's just meeting after several months of dating. I don't know the background really. But this clip went viral, right? So that's the guy Jide. He's even a Yoruba family again. Yoruba demon.
Don't be a wimp for a woman.
Don't be a wimp for a woman. I saw it.
So let's go to the beginning of the drama, please. So the lady now says, the fiance now says, oh, but last week, which was Valentine's night, you came around, we had dinner. After you ate, you expected me to take the plate back to the kitchen. And the mother and the woman stands up and starts pointing. Of course, you must take the plate to the kitchen. You must respect your elders. You must this. You like literally screaming. I was like, even me, I'm a Nigerian. I'm like, I'm in shock.
Are we sure it's not scripted? Let's start.
No. See, do you know what? The voice of the woman.
The way she's shouting is not even.
I feel the woman overreacted.
Obviously.
She overreacted. Because what's that flare up? What's that flare up for?
She wants her son to marry a Nigerian. That's the only explanation. Because why that?
It's the voice for me. Once you hear people go for, I don't mean to stereotype, but there's certain voice texture. Once I hear that voice texture, I already know there's drama coming. No. She was like, why? What's going on?
And the funny thing is,
this woman screams a lot.
This is why I feel.
You can tell the woman screams a lot.
I feel like the lady doesn't fully understand the culture she's marrying into.
Yes.
Do you get? And which
what culture is she marrying into?
The thing is,
I noticed.
Excuse me, like they're not even married yet.
I noticed that she was very calm the entire time.
And he expects her to pack the plate.
The lady, yeah.
The fiance, she was very calm.
What do you mean as you should?
Yeah.
Why is this woman raising?
Guys, hold on. Victor says as you should. Why should I pack his plate?
Hold on. This is it. You guys are having dinner or lunch or whatever
in my house,
and you eat. If you don't pack up the plates and do the dishes, who's going to do it?
Excuse me, you have legs, you have hands. You finish eating, you carry your plate and go and keep in the kitchen, Abi.
I'm not saying it's your responsibility to.
So why did you say as you should?
But if I don't do it,
why shouldn't you?
But you know what? To be fair, in most cultures in Nigeria, I don't know about all the cultures.
It's the culture thing. It's just
culture thing. You're not even my husband yet. Relax.
Exactly.
So here's the thing, right? So there are two major issues here, or two major talking points. One is if someone comes to visit you at home and the person is done eating, should the guest or the person take the plate to the kitchen, or you, the host?
Yes, technically, courtesy demands that
the host.
The host.
I'm just asking, is it the host, I guess, that returns the plate?
Technically, the host.
Yeah,
so in this case, the fiance was the host. So the mother-in-law is saying, you didn't take the plate to the kitchen. Let's even forget you're a host guest. You're my daughter, my son's fiance. I'm older than you. You should not expect me to now pack my plate.
Did she state the reason for her flare?
She said it now. She said you didn't take the plate to the kitchen.
This is it for me.
That you expect me to take the plate to the kitchen. I'm older. It is the flare for me.
Hold on.
Wait, let me get it. Let me get it. Was the girl expecting the guy's mom to take the plate to the kitchen?
Yes.
Oh, that's different. I thought it was
what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
Like,
if, for example, I'm bringing her to meet my dad and mom in my house, and we are done with this.
they came over to your house.
Even the
Okay.
same thing. They came over to my house. I don't expect my mom and dad to be doing the dishes.
No, it's the mom
With
and dad.
culture.
Fair. I thought it was the guy.
But over there,
With-
it's
with
expected
culture.
that
Yeah.
you
Thought it was
once
the
you're
guy.
done eating your food, you take your plate to the kitchen.
Over there.
Over there.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You take your plate
So
to the
that,
kitchen.
now,
culture, you
I
take your plate to the
think
kitchen.
who's there's the person to blame is the guy for not like
Controlling the
the
situation.
situation.
Well, he tried.
He didn't.
It's
His
didn't
mom
do
that
it.
he
He tried.
a mad
Did
dog.
he?
Even
She
the mother
yelled.
will
He
want
took
to-
her outside.
Even the mother yelled at him. He to
Himself
collect.
go back up.
Everybody collect. So it was crazy. So it was a whole argument about Nigerians being generally rude and disrespectful.
Yeah.
That also came up, especially in the comment section.
And I
which
feel
is-
like we are the most respectful people in the world.
The thing is, our
And the
culture,
entire
our
thing is
culture,
just-
our
this is
culture
just
seems
because
too
of respect.
performative for
Yeah.
those other guys.
Wow.
And
Our
not just
culture seems to
respect.
performative.
There's also, that's why I said it was a two-part question. So the first part, the second part is if you're marrying somebody, you're marrying into the family, do you have to adopt their culture? Or do you say, this is what I know, I'm sticking to what I know?
Both
Both
to reign.
individuals would have to learn each other's
Yes,
culture.
for
You have to
peace reign.
understand each other,
Yeah.
have a
Exactly.
conversation, understand, okay, this is this is the kind of person I am, this is the kind of person you are. I am willing to compromise
Compromise, very
on some certain
important.
places because we are becoming family now. We need to be able
yeah.
to talk about stuff like this.
Yeah.
We are from different
So the
parts.
man can also take his wife's culture.
Definitely.
Of course.
If you want to,
We
yeah,
still
you
have the
can
same
decide
issues.
to.
We still
It's
have the same
you,
issues in Nigeria here, whereby a Yoruba man is like in a relationship with an Igbo babe, and then when you see each other's parents, you are meant to greet in a certain way.
That's
Yeah.
So
the
like
thing.
those type of things, if
That
you
they
don't
do
tell
happen.
your babe, oh, this is how we do it in my place,
Yeah.
or this, if you don't communicate and know what is
Communication.
happening,
Yeah.
there will
So
be
I think
now,
yes,
I think we are
true.
saying it all boils down to it's the guy's
Compromise.
fault.
It's the guy's fault.
It's the
sorry.
guy's fault.
It's the guy's fault.
Sorry, Jide.
I was
You're
about to lose
bringing-
my mind. I thought it was the guy who finished eating and expected the girl to take the plate to the kitchen.
Calm down
Like,
now.
bro, where do you think you are?
All right, moving right along, we have the Mommy's Club.
Coming up next is the Mommy's Club. In the City of Gold, there are levels to everything. Being a mom is no different. The Mommy's Club is a reality show that sees 5 glamorous Josie momfluencers navigating the challenges of parenting and the cutthroat world of it moms. Let's check out some of the highlights as a trip that was meant to be fun, relaxing, and wholesome took a turn for the worst.
So obviously, drama again. So the Mommy's Club, or the Mommy Club rather, is about mommies. But then you think they are dragging the toddlers and all these things. No, it's actually the mommies having the drama. It's not even the toddlers throwing tantrums or whatever. It's the mommies that are throwing
These
the
are South
tantrums.
African women, yes?
Yes. So there's a whole lot of backstory to the argument here, but long and short, they went on a trip. The mommies went on a trip and they had a blowout.
Of course.
One person versus the other person, and the other person stands up angrily and stuff like that. And I think I was asking
Yeah,
you,
you
Victor,
asked me this.
I was like, if let's say you're a group of friends, I don't know the level of friendship, but a group of friends, right? And you guys organize a trip, is that time the best time to start hashing or rehashing arguments, or do you say let's put our arguments aside, let's just have a good time? When we go back home, we'll continue to fight.
Like I said before when you asked me this
Yeah, yeah,
question, I said if the trip is a date trip, fine, we can do that. But if we're spending a weekend together,
spending
we
a
should
very
have a
long time
night
together.
whereby we discuss our issues, because it's a trip. We are going to have fun, but everything's not going to be all fun and games. We're going to discuss the real issues and then clear things out. Not that we'll now go back
it
to...
depends on the level of the relationship, the strength of that relationship. Not everybody is close to another person enough to have that kind of conversation.
Okay.
Not everybody is emotionally
Mature.
emotionally mature enough to have that kind of conversation. And I can't be friends with people like that. So
Exactly.
if I'm hanging out with people, I am willing to have that conversation, but I may not be close to this person enough to discuss what our problem is, because it may now lead into like other things coming on.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a whole lot. So my biggest suggestion is, if we're going on a trip, if you know you can't keep whatever it is to yourself, don't come.
I agree with you. That's my own mantra.
If you know you can't keep it to yourself, don't come. If we're coming for this thing, we're coming to enjoy ourselves.
And have
we're coming
fun.
to have fun. We're coming to party. We're not coming to have.
No.
We're not coming to
We're
have
coming to
Therapy
trash things out
session.
too.
converse. We're not coming
what
to
are we
have. We're not
doing?
coming
Because
to
what
have.
our
I'm
friends
coming to enjoy
do.
myself.
See,
So
Let's
we're
enjoy
friends.
If we can't tell ourselves the truth, if we
Victor.
are having issues and then we decide, oh, let's go out, let's go and have a weekend off. And you won't tell me that we'll go out, have the weekend, enjoy ourselves, and then
And
now
we'll go
come
back
back
to
and
the
start
argument.
crushing issues.
So
No.
here's what I believe. I believe that if we have issues, we will not be going on that trip. So
Simple.
if that
Simple.
trip exists, if we've already made plans for a trip and you and I have issues, then we have to trash it out before we go on that trip.
Exactly.
But
That's the
me,
emotional
I'm not
maturity.
going to sit down and be discussing rubbish
Because if
on
you're
the
coming-
trip.
exactly,
Because
if
my
you're
plan
going
on
to
that
do it,
trip
you're
is to
ruining for
forget
everyone
my,
else.
my real life and to make sure I enjoy the few days
Okay, what
in
if
another city.
the
Exactly.
issues now
Exactly.
happens while on the trip?
I personally would move past it, enjoy that
I
trip
would
to the
move past
fullest. When we get back home, then we
will
can
open
discuss
the
it.
cooler.
I don't
Okay,
want,
see what
I don't
you
want us
did
to start
on this
fighting each other.
day.
On my case,
Exactly.
somebody will
Let's
go
talk about
first before the other.
Exactly. I'm not gonna do that.
Anyway, the question is over to you watching. What would you do if you're on a trip with your friends? Is that the best time to start trashing out arguments, or do you think forget about it and have fun? Well, let's move on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Bravo's cameras turn to the southern states as the network presents the 16th season inside look at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. These women handle the personal dramas that affect their affluent lifestyles with a signature southern brand of style and grace. Let's check out the recent baby daddy drama with the housewives.
Yes, the OGs when it comes to
Everything is
the
just
Real
drama.
Housewives franchise.
Just drama.
Oh my God, I'd love to go to Atlanta one of these days. Like, just
to see what life
the
is like there,
craziness that I see
I've heard a lot.
about.
I've seen a lot.
We've seen a lot.
Like, anyway, but going to the show itself, obviously, they're back for a new season and they're back with more drama. But I want to zero in on, there was this confrontation between two of them, between Portia and Drew. So Portia is an OG,
The one who married the Nigerian guy, yeah?
divorcing the Nigerian guy as well.
Divorcing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the Nigerian guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the marriage just felt like one long party.
Honestly.
One long content. And
On it, like
just one
they
episode.
went from here
Are you serious?
to here.
If you see the paparazzi that came
She
with
dressed
the
like a
wedding itself,
Nigerian, like she did.
I think they had like
Where did they do the
5
wedding?
I think
or
they did
4
it in
outfits or
America.
something.
Yes.
No, they came to Nigeria.
A
I think they did one in
Nigerian
Nigeria.
themed wedding.
They did one in
I think
Nigeria.
they came to Nigeria to do one.
She
or
dressed
something.
like a Nigerian woman. She
Yeah.
tied the whole
the
gilly,
beanie,
everything. Yes.
beads and all
she
that.
went all out like an
Yeah.
How long
African
did you
But
bride.
I feel that's good.
That's the thing. I think the party
But the
was
marriage
not
didn't
long.
last. I don't think the marriage
Oh my
lasted 2 years.
God. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it lasted 2 years.
Yeah, but let's park that aside because that's also maybe key to this. Maybe not so key, but part of the conversation. So Drew is this lady is a pot stirrer. She came up and said, "Oh, I saw you with Portia's baby daddy." Meanwhile, Portia has a baby daddy, and she's like, "Oh, you guys were matching outfits."
Those are the my boys.
Instigators
And
of
Portia
the
was
world.
there.
My
Of course,
God.
they're in front of
course you'll
everybody.
be there.
This wasn't
Definitely.
even like, oh, me, you, Portia. It was everybody. The outside were like, I'm sure the ones that saw the Instagram post would be
Matching
like,
outfits.
We
like,
all
what's
saw
going
it.
on?
We all saw it. Why are you
Yeah.
saying it? Why are you saying
So
it?
she's like,
There's
trying to
always that
explain.
one
There's always that
person
person.
in
She's trying to
the group. There's
explain.
always.
So they're like, why are you hanging out with Portia's baby daddy? So she's like, oh, I tried to reach out to you, Portia, to tell you that, oh, Dennis and I have some like a business thing going on.
That's why
she's
you're
like,
wearing matching
she's like, you could
outfits.
have sent a text. That was like, well, I thought it was better for like a one-on-one thing. She even yapped that. She said, I saw your picture from one of the maybe recording. I think she did a recording session or party or something. She's like, oh, you looked washed.
Eh.
Portia told her, like, you look washed. Then people are not like,
Oh boy.
So she's not like, oh, I wasn't wearing makeup. You said it's to stress.
Ah.
Portia's mouth is bad. In front of the ladies.
I'm sorry,
So-
what?
So she's not like, well, what's going on?
My
What's
own
happening
is
between you and
you are-
Dennis?
you
Yeah, I
are
didn't know
hanging
Dennis
out.
did music too. So that was like, she's trying to, push her music career. So Dennis reached out to her that he can help her, this and that,
It can help
That
her.
was like, When
You can help her wearing matching outfits.
so
an
and
event.
then there are rumors saying that there's something else going on aside
Obviously,
business.
why you
There's
wear
really
matching
definitely-
Oh
outfits?
my God,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
receipts. Wow.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
took pictures.
As in,
No, this one
they
we
zoomed in
investigate,
and all
though.
those things.
She really
So this
went
was
deep.
not explaining. Yeah. I like that.
But why, what?
So
My-
she starts to explain, oh, this is why, Dennis said you can do this, do that. And it's like, okay, whatever. And she's not like, there's nothing going on. Portia's like, well, all what you're saying, all I know is that you're a low down, dirty, sneaking around, this and that.
But my question is,
I don't
how
know,
is it
like, what
affecting her?
What do you mean
Like-
how affects nice? Her baby daddy, for goodness sake.
But
Why
listen,
are
but
you
you're not
doing
dating.
stuff?
But you're not dating. They're not dating.
It's your baby
It's
daddy.
just
But
baby
like,
daddy.
they're in a friend group, aren't they? This is a friend group.
Yeah.
Why will I wake up one morning and
Again-
find out that somebody I'm in a friend group with
Again with
is
the
having something
maturity.
sexual
Not
with
sexual.
my
It's not
baby
even
daddy?
sexual.
She's
Even if
saying
it's-
they're
There's
just
no,
working.
there's no facts.
Is
There's no
anything
evidence.
wrong
So
with
if
that?
you're just working, why are you wearing and co?
It was coincidence.
See, my problem
can
with
be.
it, my problem with it is we are friends. Yes, we are in a friend group. Yes, we know about each other's business and each other's
Definitely.
drama. So if you have something with somebody's baby daddy, you say, "Oh, see, oh
Exactly.
yeah,
Speak
I'm
up.
hanging out with.
Speak up. Exactly.
I'm going to do this
But she
thing
said
with."
she tried to
and
reach out.
Even though we are adults,
She couldn't send a
people
message.
can
So is it
be
that Portia doesn't know that they are
troublesome. You
doing
would
a
have
business
informed her.
together?
She said she doesn't believe it.
She doesn't
doesn't
believe
believe
it.
First of all, the fact that they are doing a business together and you didn't
she
feel the
doesn't
need to
know.
inform your
Exactly,
friends.
that's the problem.
You-
She
why
was
did you
trying to
think-
get.
What do you
She
mean?
was
It was trying
trying-
to
Why
drop
did she
a
not say anything?
message.
She should
There's
have
something
a
sketchy there.
message. Just
Drop a
shoot her
message,
again.
right?
See what's up,
Something sketchy
there.
and then we talk about it.
There's
Well,
something
Portia
definitely
just-
sketchy there.
Absolutely doing something sexual with the Dennis
Oh,
guy.
wow.
Whatever it is she's saying,
She can't prove
that's
it, but
not.
yeah.
She can't prove it.
I'm so sure that she
But is it
who's she telling?
is it okay to if say Portia hears about it and says no, you can't work with him? Is that valid?
It's valid now. It's valid
I
for
think
her
it's
to feel
actually
that way.
valid.
Really?
Yes,
Like
it's actually
somebody
valid.
can say, oh, you can't work with my baby daddy
Yeah,
because we are friends.
I don't think
It's
I
valid
can.
It's actually
because
valid.
that depends. Now that depends on the kind of relationship that Portia and the Dennis guy have. So if they have an unhealthy relationship,
Except you're
right?
ending that friendship.
Exactly.
I
They
don't
have
think-
if she and the baby daddy have an unhealthy relationship, it's okay for her to say, you can't be doing business with this
No.
guy who clearly is my
This person
up.
At all.
did
Do
this
you
and this
understand?
to me.
Yeah, so
Why
you
are
can't
with
be.
me? Why
Yeah,
you
so she
working?
has the
I
right
shared it
to.
with you when
We have
it
a
Yeah.
happened.
If
You
you
know
have a
everything
good
that
relationship
happened.
with
Yeah.
each other, then if I tell you, oh yeah, this person did this thing, to me,
That person is automatically
I don't-
our enemy.
It's
Exactly.
automatically my enemy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have friends like that.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's what friendship.
Well, let's return to Chima. Chima, we're so happy to have you here. We actually have a gift for you. But before we give you that gift, you have to sing to earn your. So you
Yes.
sang to earn your
Yes.
prize on Nigerian Idol. So you sing to earn our own gift. I already have a song for you picked out.
Why?
It's a song you sang.
Said why?
It's a song you sang before.
Chima is
It's
so
Teddy
unhinged.
Swim.
He said
You said
why?
you find peace in music. You find peace in this one.
You.
It is Teddy Swim's Lose
You
Control.
want me to find peace?
Yes.
in
Lose Control.
Are you even hearing the title of the song?
You sang it on the show, so sing it
Okay.
for our show.
I haven't done that. I haven't sung that since.
Bring it from where you sang it
Really?
I haven't had a reason to.
last. Okay, now you
Well,
do.
now
Okay.
you do.
Testing microphone.
Testing on me. Okay. Something's got a hold of me lately.
Damn.
No, I don't know myself anymore. And it feels like the walls are all closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Oh, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? And it's taking its toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin of my bones. Don't you know I lose control When you're not next to me.
Oh, whoever that
They
is.
won this one with
He's
music.
losing control. My goodness.
We're riffing,
Right?
Give that to you with music.
And you say you've not sang it since last.
That's too good.
Oh my goodness.
You
have the
anyway,
same-
look,
he has the same vocal texture.
you've more than earned
Debbie, did you
this.
notice he has the same vocal texture with Sam Smith?
So,
Yeah.
I get.
You
Yeah.
get that a lot, yeah?
Yes.
You have
Yes.
the same vocal texture
Yes.
with
The
Sam Smith.
funny
It's
thing
so-
is, I don't even follow Sam Smith. Like, I love Sam Smith music.
Yeah.
But I get told, especially if I use like my head voice, like falsetto to do softer.
Yeah.
People always say Sam
Sam
Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
It's so Sam Smith.
But then I don't
coded.
hear it.
But we
It's
do.
understandable. We
And we
hear
have
it.
this for you.
That's so beautiful.
Please open it. This is courtesy of Oz bag for when you're flying on that PJ, taking that trip, having sessions with big artists and big producers.
So cute.
So you can
Don't
lay
cry,
your
don't cry, don't
head.
cry.
You guys are spoiling.
Oh, we're spoiling you. This is bigger than Nigerian Idol
This is
prize, right?
comfort.
Abba now.
It's the side eye he gave up for being that girl.
This is so.
This is so nice. You look so
I've
cute
always
with it.
wanted a neck pillow, man.
Now you
Yeah.
do. Thank you so
Really
much, Ozbag. You can see the smile on Chima's face. Awesome. And also, shout out to Aria Foods. Thank you so much for the
Thank
food.
you. Thank you.
Julie Field Kitchen as well. Thank you so much for doing business with us. Your meal, your menu is on point. And of course, shout out to Blings and Blanks for the blinging blanging t-shirts I always give our guests as well. Thank you so much. And our fan of the week.
Yes, let's get into the fan of the week. Now, this person is the most special person to us for this week. Now, you can be that special person next week. All you have to do is follow us on
watching.
social media.
Keep
Of
watching.
course, keep watching Reality Check. Definitely follow us on social media at TVC Entertainment. That is on Facebook and on Instagram. And drop a comment when you see anything Reality Check.
And
Drop a
YouTube.
comment on YouTube as well, and use the hashtag Reality Check on TVC, and we'll select randomly, and we get to shout out at you on the show. Now, for this week, guys, let's put our hands together for Boluwatife Ogunyo.
Yay!
You
Shout
are
out
our
to you.
fan of the week. Thank you so much for watching. We love you. We appreciate you. And keep dropping those comments, on our social media pages.
Girl.
Boluwatife could be a guy, could be a girl.
Okay.
So
Shout out
he
to
blew
Bolu.
a kiss to you if you're a guy. That would be more interesting.
Don't dodge it. All love is love. Well, thank you so much, Chima, for
Thank you
joining
for
us.
having me.
Even
Thank
though
you
we
so
didn't get to feel your Nigerian Idol.
I actually love his personality.
Nigerian dog.
I thought you were going to spray.
Finance.
I thought you
No,
were
it's
going to
not.
Keep
spray.
that hand
I thought you were throwing money in the
Put
air.
it in your pocket.
Throw money in the air as you're
Don't worry,
entering the
the cat
set.
is downstairs.
But it's fine. We
He's
love
not
you like
going back with
that.
that cat.
We wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and we do hope to hear your project really soon.
Yeah.
Don't keep it to yourself. Share with the
Please
world, okay?
don't.
All right, and that is the show for today. Thank you so much for watching Reality Check on TVC. We'll be back same time, same station. Goodbye
Bye.
for now.